What if I told you that the next global power shift may not come from the United States or China, but from Africa? Right now, the United Arab Emirates is preparing to invest $1 billion United States dollars into the future of African artificial intelligence. And this single decision could reshape global business, military strategy, energy development, and the entire digital future of more than 1 billion African citizens. This is not charity. This is not symbolism. This is a bold, deeply strategic investment that could redefine who controls global data and who profits from the next wave of intelligent technologies. A story about why the UAE is rapidly emerging as one of the strongest players in world technology, and why Africa is becoming the new battleground for artificial intelligence leadership. So sit tight, because this is a journey across continents filled with opportunity, ambition, geopolitics, and extraordinary investment. Africa is rising with one of the fastest growing young populations on the planet. The continent holds massive natural resources, rapidly developing cities, and an unstoppable digital culture. And now, with the UAE entering the scene, the next chapter of artificial intelligence in Africa may arrive faster than anyone expected. The decision from the UAE to commit $1 billion United States dollars into African artificial intelligence did not happen randomly. There was a calculated reason behind it. A reason tied to data, influence, global partnerships, and the race to dominate the intelligent technologies of tomorrow. Africa is home to some of the largest untapped data sets in the world. Africa is developing the fastest internet user growth rate on Earth. Africa will become home to more than 1 billion young digitally active citizens within the next decade. The UAE sees a future that others have not yet fully understood. A future where artificial intelligence innovation does not belong only to Silicon Valley, Shenzhen, or Europe. A future where Africa becomes a key player in shaping global artificial intelligence models, algorithms, and markets. Why the UAE is making this giant investment? To understand this investment, we must understand the UAE, a nation that transformed from desert land to one of the richest technology-focused economies in modern history. Today, the UAE is not just an energy powerhouse. It is a global center for innovation with world-class infrastructure and some of the most advanced artificial intelligence initiatives on the planet. The UAE built the world's first Ministry of Artificial Intelligence. The UAE launched multiple national artificial intelligence research labs. The UAE is actively pushing to build sovereign artificial intelligence models instead of depending on foreign companies. Now the UAE wants partnerships, strong partnerships, and Africa is the perfect place to build them. 1. Africa is becoming the next major data goldmine. Artificial intelligence depends on data, and Africa has massive data potential, from agriculture to healthcare to education to urban planning. And yet only a small percentage of this data has been digitized or monetized. The UAE understands that data is the new currency. And whoever helps Africa build digital infrastructure will gain valuable access to the fastest growing data ecosystem in the world. 2. Africa has unlimited talent potential. Africa has some of the youngest populations on Earth. This means millions of future workers, creators, innovators, programmers, and engineers. The UAE plans to support African startups, universities, and training centers that will shape the next generation of artificial intelligence builders. A young continent combined with intelligent technology creates explosive economic power. 3. This strengthens UAE-Africa diplomatic influence. Global politics today is shaped by technology. Countries that provide artificial intelligence investment build strong long-term friendships. This investment helps the UAE strengthen strategic relationships across the entire African continent, which supports business trade, tourism, energy, and security cooperation. What the $1 billion United States dollars will create. This investment is not just a donation, it is a full transformation plan. 1. Artificial intelligence data centers across Africa. Africa needs stronger digital infrastructure. The UAE wants to build artificial intelligence-enabled data centers that will host cloud services, digital businesses, and government platforms. These centers will support everything from online education to digital banking to secure medical systems. 2. Artificial intelligence in healthcare. Africa carries some of the world's toughest medical challenges. Artificial intelligence-powered diagnostics can dramatically reduce disease outbreaks, improve patient care, and cut down waiting times. Imagine a system that can detect malaria instantly. Imagine a program that predicts hospital shortages before they even happen. Imagine rural patients getting world-class medical support through artificial intelligence tools. 3. Agriculture transformation. Africa has enormous agricultural land, but farmers often lose crops due to unpredictable weather and lack of technology. Artificial intelligence can forecast climate issues, track soil quality, predict harvest sizes, and reduce waste. Agriculture could become one of the biggest winners from artificial intelligence investment. 4. Artificial intelligence talent schools and training programs. The UAE will fund training centers and scholarships so African youth can study machine learning robotics, natural language processing, and data engineering. This investment builds a future workforce that is not only talented, but globally competitive. 5. Support for African startups. The UAE plans to invest in African founders who are building intelligent platforms, e-commerce, fintech, clean energy, logistics, education technology. This will create the next generation of billion-dollar African companies. Why this investment benefits both sides? Many people ask, why would the UAE spend $1 billion in Africa instead of spending it fully at home? The answer is simple. Smart partnerships create mutual growth. Benefit for Africa. Africa gains advanced infrastructure. Africa gains digital opportunities. Africa gains job creation. Africa gains access to global tech partnerships. Africa gains a new pathway to become a global artificial intelligence contributor. Benefit for the UAE. The UAE gains strong diplomatic connections. The UAE gains access to young emerging talent. The UAE gains future economic partnerships worth much more than $1 billion. The UAE positions itself as a global leader rather than a regional one. It is a win for Africa and a win for the UAE, the global impact of this alliance. This investment does not affect only Africa, it affects the entire world. Because artificial intelligence is the new global resource. Countries that dominate it will dominate future industries. 1. A shift in technological power. For decades, artificial intelligence development has been controlled mainly by the United States, China, and Europe. But now Africa, backed by the UAE, is entering the arena. This resets the global technology map. It adds a new powerful player, and it creates healthy competition that accelerates innovation. 2. A more diverse artificial intelligence future. Artificial intelligence today is often trained on data that does not represent the entire world. Africa brings cultural, linguistic, and environmental diversity that will help artificial intelligence systems become more accurate and more powerful. 3. A new digital economy worth trillions. Africa can unlock new industries, digital agriculture, telemedicine, online education, automated supply chains, smart cities, intelligent security systems. This means millions of future jobs and billions in new revenue generation. 4. A stronger global South alliance. The UAE-Africa relationship strengthens the entire global South. It creates a powerful network that can negotiate better with the West and East. It reduces dependence on traditional superpowers. It builds new opportunities for trade and innovation. A moment that history students will study decades from now when they ask, who shaped the artificial intelligence future of Africa? And who changed the balance of global technology power? The answer will include the United Arab Emirates. If you want to stay ahead of these massive global shifts, make sure you like, subscribe, and share this video because the world is changing.